I want to run down some of the more noteworthy data breaches that were brought to light over the past few years, with some interesting tidbits on each. One of the main things to focus on here is how many customers lost their confidentiality. Announced in 2013, Target, 70 million customers affected. The breach started when credentials from their HVAC company were stolen. Announced in 2014, Chase, 83 million customers affected. The breach started because JP Morgan's security team didn't upgrade a server with two-factor authentication. Home Depot, 56 million customers affected. Like Target, the breach started from credentials stolen from a third-party vendor. Unpatched Windows systems were also directly in the mix. Sony, confidential data from Sony Pictures, including personal information of employees and their families, corporate emails, salary information, and unreleased films were released. Sony was ordered to pull the film The Interview, which had a plot to assassinate North Korea's Kim Jong-un. Announced in 2015, OPM, the Office of Personnel Management, 25 million users affected. Security clearance information, as well as fingerprints, were stolen. Secret agents, even if they changed their names, were now no longer safe. Ashley Madison, 40 million users, and I say it like that because it was revealed that most females were fake bots and not actual humans. Major League Baseball's Houston Astros. A front office executive went from the St. Louis Cardinals to the Houston Astros, changing jobs, and was required to turn in his laptop and password. A Cardinals executive tried the former executive's old password on the computer systems in Houston, his new digs. After mixing and matching with the old Cardinals password, he got in. Player rankings, confidential data, trade negotiation notes, and more were seen and subsequently dumped for all to see. After the Astros reset their passwords, the Cardinals executive hacked the employee's email, getting the password reset email so he could continue his monitoring. Kaspersky, a cybersecurity and antivirus provider, LastPass, a password management service, and Hacking Team, a company that sells hacking tools to governments and law enforcement. All three of these entities were hacked themselves. Healthcare providers were breached. Excelis BCBS had 10.5 million affected customers. Anthem, 78.8 million affected customers. And Primera, 11 million affected customers. You can change your password after a hack, but you can't change your healthcare information, which includes, among other things, your social security number, home address, and patient health history. The Ukraine power grid was hacked and would be again the following year, 2016. The first attack started when workers clicked on an attachment, enabling macros in a Microsoft Word document. Announced in 2016, the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, SWIFT, is a network through which financial institutions can send and receive financial transaction information. They were hacked. The plot was actually uncovered when the hackers misspelled the word foundation. Hacks on MySpace, the biggest hack ever at that point in time, exposed information on 427 million users. The dump of user information from hacks on Gmail, Yahoo, and Hotmail totaled 273 million users. LinkedIn, 117 million users. Oh, you might be thinking, MySpace, who cares, right? Wrong. People have a habit of reusing passwords. Hackers don't care about your old MySpace account. They care about the password, which you might be reusing for your bank website today. How many old accounts do you not even remember about anymore? How many of them have passwords that you're currently using on your active accounts? Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, he himself was hacked in this very fashion. His Twitter and Pinterest accounts were penetrated because his password for those accounts was the same as the one revealed in the LinkedIn breach. The hackers can tie your email address, your user ID, and even your name from old accounts to new ones that you're actively using today. So yes, the MySpace hack is very relevant today. Oh, and don't reuse passwords, ever. Related to the recent United States presidential election, the Democratic National Committee, the Democratic Fundraising Committee, the Clinton campaign, and Hillary Clinton's email server were all in the news for being hacked. Yahoo announced that 500 million users were hacked, and later announced a separate hack had stolen the information related to 1 billion users, taking away the uncoveted #1 spot from MySpace, ranking it as the greatest data breach of all time. What all these hacks do have in common is, #1, the financial repercussions to clean up these messes were in the tens of millions of dollars or more. And #2, most of the disclosures were multiple years after the actual hacks, which means the attackers were in, watching, observing, and collecting information for long periods of time undetected.